Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Gridiron Entertainment, the official podcast where we talk about football and football only. I'm Omar.
And I'm Mo.
And today we have our episode of college football. And before we start off the show, we just want to give our condolences to DMX. He sadly passed away today at the age of 50. He was on life support for the past 2 weeks. Was it a week or the past 2 weeks?
I think it was a week.
Right? A week. So, really sad to hear that one of rap's legends passed away. It's very sad to hear that. So we just want to start off the show with that. And by the way, all of his songs are charting #1 on iTunes and on Spotify. So,
Yeah, good, man. RIP to a legend.
Really, RIP, man. RIP to DMX, and condolences to his family as well, because this is really tough for him. And they had to see him on life support for a week. It's really sad,
Yeah, and his brain didn't even function.
Yeah. It was tough, man. It's tough. But our condolences to the family, and we just lost a real one, man. Just really sad to hear that. Moving on, let's get started with some college football news. LSU does not want to stay out of trouble. Apparently, every week we've been on the show for the past 3 weeks, they get in trouble. Sharon Lewis is filing a $50 million Title IX lawsuit against LSU, alleging she was the victim of retaliation in connection to investigation into sexual harassment by former football coach Les Miles. Now, Les Miles has been terminated already because of this. And
terminated?
Well, he's been from Kansas. Because he got fired.
Les Miles.
Les Miles, yeah.
So, I thought about Ed Orgeron. I was confused.
No. I said former football coach Les Miles. I don't think Ed Orgeron, nah. But yeah, man, LSU does not want to get out of trouble. Title IX lawsuit, this is huge for LSU. I think they're going to be under investigation real soon.
Yeah, I agree, dude. It's just getting shadier and shadier. It's kind of like the Deshaun Watson case, man. You don't know what's going to happen, or you don't know what's happening.
I mean, yeah, but exactly. But the whole LSU thing is weird. They've been getting into trouble for the past month or so. Every show.
Declined to justify.
Yeah, that's going to be later on. No, but that's going to be on something else, though. That's something else with Ed Orgeron. But with Les Miles, I mean, back in 2016.
Oh, wait. If you're talking about Les Miles, then why are you saying, oh.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah. This is another law. This is another thing. This is separate from the Ed Orgeron thing.
Wait, what is this then?
This is Sharon Lewis, she filed a $50 million Title IX lawsuit. It's a sexual harassment because of it's connected to the investigation into sexual harassment by former football coach Les Miles. Remember that story we did about Les Miles?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Okay, dang. Exactly. Yeah. So LSU
$50 million?
Yep, against the university.
Jeez.
Against the university, man. So I just want to get your thoughts. What happens to LSU now? Are they going to get some type of sanctions where scholarships get taken away and a bowl ban?
The thing is, they're dealing with this and the Darius Guy stuff. They're dealing with two major things.
Yeah, I know. So
it's not looking good.
It's not looking good. LSU is really weird. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the weirdest off seasons.
Bro, dude, they sold their souls for that 90. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know. Was it worth it? I don't know. Now you're going to be suffering. I think they're going to get a lot of sanctions against them. Not going to lie. A bowl ban or two, 2 years bowl ban. If I'm being honest with you, I don't see them probably a lot of players are going to decommit because of that. Because bro, if you're not competing in bowl games or championships, no one's going to go to your university.
Yeah, dude, they might suck for a few years, honestly, if that happens.
Yeah. So I don't this is just, there has to be some investigation by the NCAA at this point, man. They're not doing it. They haven't gotten into it yet. They haven't been involved. But if I'm the NCAA, I get involved right now. This is really big. And LSU's been covering it up for the past 5 years, 6 years.
I mean, what do you think? Do you think they're guilty or
Oh yeah,
what do you think?
I think they are. I mean, Les Miles got fired from Kansas. I'm not, and it was because of this. It wasn't because of him being a terrible coach. Well, at Kansas, he was really terrible.
He did bad though.
Yeah. But that wasn't the reason he got fired. You know what I'm saying? That's not the reason he got fired. So yeah, man, this is huge. I mean, I think they're gonna get in some kind of trouble. There's gonna be some sanctions put down on them. I don't know how heavy they'll be, but this is really bad for LSU. Honestly, for the reputation of the university, this is bad. Really bad.
Yeah, and I remember I think a month ago now when this first happened, we were we were both do you think Les Miles is gonna get fired? And I was yeah, 100%. It was just way too shady for him to get let off.
Yeah, and
Crazy.
the LSU, man, but they're in a lot of trouble. Like, there's gonna be a lot of point fingers at, and this could take a while, but yeah, this is really big. I mean, $50 million lawsuit is huge. Title IX too. So
We're
we'll
gonna keep you
see.
updated. We'll keep you
Yeah,
updated.
absolutely. And other LSU news, Louisiana state lawmakers are looking into subpoenaing LSU football coach Ed Orgeron after the 59-year-old declined to testify in person before the Senate Select Committee on Women and Children, according to Glenn uh, Gilbo of the Lafayette Daily Advertiser. This is for the case of Gloria Scott. Obviously, if you don't know, Darius Geis pretty much sexually harassed this woman. She's an old lady too. Like, it's really bad. And Ed Orgeron, like, now he's saying he's declining to testify. So that pretty much means, I think this just solidifies that he knew it happened. And I
Dude,
mean,
this is just so shady.
like, LSU is getting in a lot of trouble, man. Like, I don't know what's been going on there. I don't know what's happening in Louisiana. Like, this is really.
This is like with Auburn, but except like the crimes or like the like the sports stuff and all that. This is just like Auburn. Like they win a natty and then like they just do dumb stuff and they suck.
Yeah, but we don't get in trouble like with sexual allegations and stuff. We don't do that. I don't think we've.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. That was like except like all the like the crime stuff.
Oh yeah, the crime stuff. Yeah, with the whole like robbery. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I remember that stuff.
Yeah, it was like
Back
that
in,
was like after we won the natty.
Yeah. That was a while back. Dang. But yeah, like with LSU, I just don't get it, man. And this is, by the way, this took place like before obviously before they won the national championship. This took place back in like 2017.
2017?
Mm-hmm.
How come like now it's getting like exposure?
I don't even know how. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if they were trying to like give some hush money to the lady, but still, like, maybe they didn't believe her. But yeah, man, like, I don't know. Like, it's just really shady that Ed Orgeron's not gonna that he declined. So that means he's hiding something. That just means, like,
Yeah, I
if
mean,
you're.
like if you're lying, at least like defend yourself.
Yeah, but also, like, if you don't know, like, when you say that you declined, that means you know something and you don't want to get someone or some person in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to get him in trouble at all. But I mean, Darius Geis has had his moments. He's out of the league. He's in jail. Like, I mean, he's just not good. So I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen to.
Dude, the thing is, everyone thought he was gonna be a beast as well in the league.
Yeah, most definitely. People thought he was better than Leonard Fournette.
Well, yeah, that didn't age good.
Yeah, most definitely. So, man, this is just more LSU. Like, this is just the NCAA being like, okay, we're getting them allegations written up right now. We're gonna get those sanctions written up for you. So I can see, like I said, I can see a bowl ban. I can see it's gonna be a lot of stuff going down. Scholarships being taken away. Like, I can see.
And like we said as well, when we did the LSU prediction, we were like, they're gonna definitely bounce back. But with this, man, I don't know.
Yeah. Because I told you, like, something bad has to really happen with LSU to where they like fall off a cliff. Like, I was gonna say, like, you know what, they might win 8 games. They might win 9 games. You know what I'm saying? But like with this, man, it's like
not looking good.
No, it's not. It's gonna look like a repeat of last year. For being honest with you, like, it's just crazy, man. This whole news, like, every LSU just getting into all the trouble. They're stealing all the headlines from all of college football. To be honest with you, this is like pretty much the only thing that they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with LSU, but I do see some sanctions being put down.
So do you think there's like if like they do like get caught, you think there's gonna be like a bowl ban or something?
I think like maybe like a bowl ban for a year or two. To be honest with you, maybe 2 years.
Dang, that's gonna be bad. They're gonna suck.
Scholarships being taken away, so you know that people are gonna probably want to transfer out.
Dang, they're gonna suck if that happens.
Ed Orgeron could get fired, maybe, because of this, because he's denying it.
I'm just grateful I'm not an LSU fan. If I was an LSU fan right now.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Bro, I'm banging my head. I'm like, yeah, we sold our souls for the natty, but at what cost?
For real, bro. I mean, like, short term, it was amazing. Long term.
No, long term, yeah, that's it, man. LSU, they're gonna be something for. It's gonna be interesting for a while, but I think that before the season starts, they'll probably put down some sanctions like bowl bans and scholarships being taken away for sure.
Dude, the thing is, like, when you make the natty, like, it's so hard to like maintain. It's crazy. Like, like Auburn's a perfect example. Like 2010 and 2013, like they like either won or made the Natty, and then after that they just didn't do good. They couldn't maintain.
Yeah. It's just consistency, bro. Like you got to keep building off that. That's why Alabama is so good at doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
And
some years
Clemson.
and Clemson. I mean, there's some years where they both don't make the Natty, but they're making it like the year after they don't make it. You know what I'm saying? Like 2018.
Didn't Clemson like make the playoff? Like they're like on a 4 or 5 year streak of that.
I think so. Yeah. ACC sucks, man.
When was the last time they didn't make it?
2014.
7 years. Jeez.
Yeah, 2014.
Yeah, so that was like the first year of the playoff was
Yeah.
established.
Exactly. So like with Alabama, like you know how like 2019 they didn't make it. Like 2018 they made it, they won. 2019 they didn't make it. 2020 they made it and won.
Yeah.
That's consistency.
No, 2018 they lost in the Natty.
2018 they didn't lose. They played Georgia.
No, that was 2017. 2018 they lost.
Oh yeah, right. 2017 they did. Yeah, you're right.
2018 they got destroyed like by.
18, 19. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. That's when I moved. That's when I first moved out. Yeah.
That was like a weird year, to be honest.
Yeah, it was like
Alabama or Auburn was supposed to do good, but they sucked.
Yeah. That's true. You're right, man. Wow, how times have changed, man.
For real.
Wow. But yeah, like Alabama just being that perfect example of being consistent. That like pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with LSU, but man, it's just not looking good. It's really not looking good.
Yeah, dude.
Moving on, let's talk about Wisconsin for a bit. So their athletic director, Barry Alvarez, is retiring effective June 30th, ending a 32-year tenure at the school. The 74-year-old compiled a 118, 75, and 4 record in 18 years on the job, bringing a level of consistency to Wisconsin that had been absent in the program's history. I mean, this guy, I don't know if you remember.
Did he win any natties?
No. Wisconsin doesn't win natties, bro.
I thought like Wisconsin, they won like a natty in like the 90s. Dude, if you look at the 90s, there were so many random teams that won the natty. Like I think Colorado won the natty.
They did. Nebraska. Wasn't Nebraska one?
Yeah, Nebraska was good, dude. Oh my God, it was so weird.
It's a weird time, man. Like times change. Like it's wild. Like watch now, like the next like 2-3 years, there's gonna be another team that takes over because Nick Saban's eventually gonna retire soon, you know?
I mean, dude, I don't know why. I just have a feeling that Alabama, they're gonna do it again, like with Bear Bryant. And a legendary coach is gonna retire, and then they're just gonna suck.
Unless they get Dabo Sweeney, but
no, he's not going to.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave, man. Even though he did play at Alabama, like that's the thing.
Why would you go from the ACC to the SEC? Why?
Well,
like
I mean,
like
I know, but like think about it like this, right? You have better facilities, you have better athletics.
Dude,
like,
I mean, Clemson already has good facilities.
I know, but you're playing a Tuscaloosa. Like that's history right there. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing. Would you rather play in the ACC, an easy schedule, free ride to the playoff, or rather play in the SEC, like the hardest schedule? Like it's gonna be hell to make the playoff. Like what would you rather do?
No. You make a point. You make a good point. But I'm just saying, bro, imagine like Bear Bryant, you know, and then you have like Nick Saban, you had Gene Stallings, you have Nick Saban, and then like Dabo Sweeney gets to carry that torch that Nick Saban passed on. Dude, that's like an honor, but that's an honor though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know it's an honor. It's an honor.
Yeah.
Well, like, why would you want to do that?
I mean, but the thing is, I mean, Clemson's gonna suck though if that happens.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't want that to happen. I don't want Alabama to do good.
Yeah, me too. I want Alabama to do bad, obviously.
I mean, Dabo Sweeney should come to Auburn.
Facts. He should come to Auburn. But
I mean, if Brian Harsin does good, then
I think if Brian Harsin does good, we'll be happy. So
you know, he's had like 10 win seasons.
Yes. Granted, it was at Boise State, but I think he'll do good in the SEC. Time will tell, though. And we just need consistency, like Wisconsin, like consistency. Like they were like winning like 10 games.
If we can win like 10 or 11 games every year, I'll be happy. Yeah.
We're like, if we finish in like the top 10, top 15 every year, I'm straight.
Yeah, but if we go like 11 and 2, we make it to the SEC championship, and then the next year we win like 6 games, then
the only way I would be mad if we won 6 games is if everyone got hurt. You know what I mean? Like everyone got
2018,
hurt.
That didn't even happen.
No, we just
sucked.
Yeah, the offensive line was so bad.
Yeah.
That was like the only bad part of the team. Everything else was good.
Well, I mean, a lot of players left.
Okay, so 2018, still had a Darius Slayton. We had Ryan Davis,
Like our defense, so many players left.
but our defense was still good in 2018 and 2019.
Yeah, I know, but like Deshaun Davis left, Trey Matthews.
But still, man, I think our defense was still good enough. Our offensive line was the problem.
I mean, play calling was bad too.
Oh, I mean, with Gus, play calling is always going to be bad. What do you expect?
Yeah.
What do you expect?
But
But
dude, last year was like the worst year I've ever seen for play calling.
that
We literally
definitely.
ran, dude. There was like this one drive. I mean, I think I've told you a lot, but like there was like this one drive. I forgot who we played. They ran a screenplay 3 times in a row.
You did tell me this.
Yeah.
Was it against
does that
Georgia?
Bamboozle?
Is that against Georgia?
No, it wasn't against Georgia. I think it was against South Carolina.
Oh man, that game was so bad to watch. I
I know.
hated it.
Oh my
Man,
God.
I can't believe we lost to a team that hasn't beaten us since World War II.
Dude, we need to get that revenge next year, man.
Facts, bro. We got to get them back. Honestly, we got to destroy them like 56-7. Honestly, we got to murder them. Like for real. But what I was going to say is Barry Alvarez actually took over for Wisconsin when they played Auburn and the Outback Bowl when Melvin Gordon destroyed us.
Oh my God, damn.
Yeah. Our offense was so good. Man, our defense was just so atrocious back then, man. Like,
Dude, for like 2014, man, that defense, like that offense was so good.
yeah, our offense was stacked. Duke Williams,
Sammy Coates,
Cameron Artis-Payne. Like, sky's the limit, man.
CAP was a beast, bro.
Facts.
And like, dude, but like Melvin Gordon, oh my God. I mean, he killed everyone that year, though.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did.
How did they not win the Natty? Or not the Natty, the Heisman?
I don't even know how he didn't win the Heisman. So that was
Mariota.
That's Mariota's year. I would have given him.
No, there's way too many good players, like 2014, 2015.
Yeah. A lot of good
Way
players.
too many players, man.
Yeah. But we wish the best Barry Alvarez in retirement. I mean, he brought Wisconsin back to relevancy because at the time he took over, like when he coached, he was 1-10 his first year there. But to see Wisconsin, I mean, I'm not going to say they're the same team they were like maybe like 2 years ago, but I mean, they're always fighting in the Big Ten. So they're kind of like that sneaky team. So, I mean,
and he was there for like 32 years. So like,
yeah,
that's loyalty, honestly.
Honestly, it is. He could have gone anywhere else, but it's loyalty. But for real. So, but yeah, we wish him the best in retirement. Moving on. So we saw a CBS.com article, CBSSports.com article that came out, and this guy was saying, this writer was saying, is it time to consider contracting the college football playoff back to just 2 teams? So going back to the BCS era, I will say though, the playoffs have not been great. I'm not gonna lie, they've been really bad. Like Alabama Notre Dame last year, forget about it. I knew it was gonna be.
It's just like blowouts. That's it.
Yeah, it's not close, bro. Like, where's the competition? Like, we had to see Alabama play Michigan State, and Alabama destroyed them. One year we had to see Alabama play Washington. And they got destroyed. Like, where's the competition? Like, okay, if you're gonna be a top 4 team and you make the playoff, like, you need to win. Yeah, like Alabama obviously is gonna be astronomically better, but at least fight in. Like, lose by a possession at least. Make it entertaining.
You know what they need to do? Honestly, just make a March Madness bracket. They need to do that.
Well, 64 teams?
Yes, do that. No, not 64. Maybe like 32.
I don't know. I think that'd be a bit much, don't you think?
Actually, no. Like, if you're gonna I mean, the best thing they should do is 8. I mean, if they want to do 16.
Here's what I would do, right? I would experiment with 8. Real talk. Like, experiment with 8. If it's not working and
do like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's not good, do 16.
Yeah. If it's not good. Actually, you know what? No, don't do 16. Do like 12.
12? So like a bye for the 1 seeds?
Yes. Do what the NFL does.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I like the NFL playoffs.
Just do like the NFL playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. And it'll be fun to watch. Where 7 teams each make it, so 14 teams.
But here's the thing: would they play home? Would there be a home advantage, or would there be neutral sites?
I think that they would have to be neutral sites.
Yeah, I mean, just do like the bowl games.
Oh yeah, I do. I mean, the New Year's 6. I mean, but you can split them up. I mean, you can take away a bowl game and just play it there. I mean, you can take one away.
I mean, do you think like bowl games are like useless?
With the college football playoff, they have been rendered useless. I will say that.
Because like, dude, back then BCS, the Bulls were so like huge, honestly.
Oh yeah, I mean they were competitive too, man, and there weren't players sitting out,
Yeah,
for before the draft. They were playing.
dude, like when you won a bowl game, like you were so happy.
Now it's
And
just
like, dude,
like,
like
who
look at
cares?
like Boise State when they won the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl.
Good game, man. That was a
Do you see
fun
how
game.
happy they were about that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I would be too. I mean, they played in the WAC. I mean, I'd be pretty happy
They
about that.
beat Oklahoma, who like won natties.
Yeah, Bob Stoops, like they beat him.
For real.
Yeah, national championship coach too. They beat a national championship coach in a bowl game. I mean, does it get
And
any better than that?
Chris Peterson, man, what a coach.
What a coach, man. Now he's retired, so hope he comes back though. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, I would do 8 and then experiment for like 2 years, and if it doesn't work out, just go to like 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like do something like
It's
that.
just when does like the 4-man playoff like expire? Isn't there like a contract?
There's a contract, I think, but it's until I don't know when like it ends. That's the thing. But I would actually consider expanding it. I think 4 teams is not enough because there's going to be other teams that complain. The 5 and the 6 always complain, and then it's like, but then the 7 and 8 are going to complain. You know what I'm saying?
Bring like as many teams as like included, honestly.
I would just do 8 honestly first. See where it goes. It works out, fine. We'll keep it that way. If it doesn't, expand it. Take away a few bowl games. Honestly, it's not going to hurt.
For real.
I
mean,
yeah.
I mean, like bowl games are just so useless. It's like all the good players just sit out. Like it's just like second stringers playing basically.
Exactly. So I mean, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, let's move on to another CBSSports.com article where they rank the top 10 coaches under
Oh yeah. Oh, wait,
45.
Before we go, so this the 14 playoff it goes through 2026.
Oh wow, 2020. Oh man,
Yeah,
man,
so
we gotta
5
wait.
more years.
We gotta wait 5 more years,
Yeah, I mean the playoff better get better, man. Because if it just continues like this,
bro. They're gonna lose so many ratings. Real talk.
like dude, the Georgia Oklahoma
Rose
Rose
Bowl.
Bowl,
Yeah,
every playoff game needs to be like that.
facts.
That's probably the best playoff game we've ever seen.
Oh, for sure, for sure. That was probably the best. Like it was so entertaining, like back and forth, emotions running high. But
I thought Baker Mayfield was gonna win it, man.
Same. Because we didn't want Georgia to win, obviously.
Dude, Oklahoma's defense was so bad.
Yeah, it's bad, man. It's so bad. Big 12 defenses, bro. What do you expect?
For real. Offensive you.
Offensive, yeah. I agree with that. I agree. But yeah, let's go into the top 10 college football coaches under the age of 45 entering the 2021 season. So Mo, I don't know if you have the list pulled up. Do you have it pulled up?
No, I don't. Let me pull it up.
Okay, so do you want to go like in order? So I'll start with 10, you do 9, and so on, and then I do 8, then 7, then 6.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen the full list, so
okay, that's fine.
All right, let's go.
So I'll start off. Bottom number 10, we're starting with Neil Brown. So
I know you like Neil Brown because
I do.
West Virginia this year.
Yeah, and he was the head coach at Troy. And he did pretty good at Troy, and so he's 11-11 in 2 seasons. Obviously, because the season was shortened this year. So he came up. So he had his first winning season as a Power 5 coach. He won the Liberty Bowl. So he's still averaging 8 wins per season, which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And their scoring defense was the best in a decade at West Virginia. That's astronomical numbers. So I can see.
I mean, the last time they were good was like 2007.
They were good with Geno Smith and Tavon Austin.
Oh yeah.
They played in the Orange Bowl against Clemson and destroyed them.
Pat White, bro.
Oh, I mean back then, yeah, obviously. But I mean, Geno Smith was pretty good at West Virginia.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Neil Brown. I think West Virginia is going to be really sneaky in the Big 12. I'm not going to lie.
Dude, when West Virginia are good, they're just so entertaining to watch.
I agree. They are. I like it when like that team upsets. You know what I'm saying? Except as long as it doesn't happen to Auburn, we're good. But if it happens to like other teams, like I like it.
Yeah.
So we'll see with Neil Brown and what he does in year 3. I have high expectations for him. I think they're going to do really well. Mo, you can read off who's number 9.
So number 9 is Coastal Carolina coach Jamie Chadwell.
Okay.
19 and 17 in 3 seasons. I mean, we saw what last year in Coastal Carolina what they did.
Man, that was amazing, bro. That was one of the funnest runs I've seen. It was actually one of like the highlights of college football last season because of like the COVID year, kind of like like
Yeah.
kind of killed the mood. COVID really killed the mood. But to see like Coastal Carolina getting the top 25, like that was really cool.
Yeah, and also the Coastal Carolina has extended him through 2027, so 6 years. Jeez.
Yeah, and I don't know, man, if a big team could be coming in and trying to buy him out, like, because other big schools have money to buy
Yeah.
out his contract. But I mean, he's just really good, man. Like he's really good. He actually, dude, two names. His name came up twice at Vanderbilt and South Carolina.
Dude, and if he keeps this up, bro, his interest is gonna keep picking up, man.
Oh, for sure.
We see with Hugh Freeze, like you see his interest, like NFL teams want him. That's how good he is.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So, I mean, he's one of the hottest like young coaches out right now. I mean, if Coastal Carolina can do it again, finish in the top 25 again, I mean, his stock is just going to keep rising and rising. So,
Yeah, for real.
yeah. So let's talk about number 8. We got Mike Norvell, Florida State. He went 3-6 in his one season. So it was his first year. Obviously, he has to get all the guys out. It's just like, you know what I mean? When you have that first year, you got to like do some spring cleaning and get everyone out. You got to bring your own guys in. So they did add Mackenzie Milton. Now remember, he was
Huge upgrade.
Definitely came off a big injury, but I think he's gonna be, better. He's gonna be good. I think he'll do good. Remember at Memphis, he did good. He even took Memphis to the Cotton Bowl. That's impressive to take a American Conference school to the Cotton Bowl. Like that's actually very impressive.
Yeah.
So
But dude, it's just Florida State, man. Like they just always have high expectations, but they fail.
But now I think with Norvell there, I think you got to give him another year or two. Honestly, this is.
I mean, his first year was a COVID year, so.
Yeah, and also like he has to bring his guys in, implement his system. Mackenzie Milton is a good start. It's like they have depth now, but like they're not going to win the ACC this year. It's going to be like
Clemson owns that ACC.
Now, if they actually do well in recruiting, right, and they actually bring in the right guys in, maybe give them like 2-3 years, they could be like an up and coming team in the ACC. It's just going to take some time,
Dude, they're in Florida, man. They should recruit really good.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he has advantage there in Florida. So, yeah. I mean, it's sky's the limit, but this is going to take some time. So I'm not going to give any high expectations yet. Give him like a year or two, see where it goes. All right. Mo, read off number 7.
Number 7, we have Louisiana coach Billy Napier. He went 20-11 in 3 seasons, which is actually really good. Last year they did really good, actually.
That's Louisiana. Yeah. Isn't that Lafayette?
Yeah, Louisiana Lafayette.
Yeah. This
last year they did really good. What did they didn't they go like 11-2?
Yeah, they finished like in the top 25.
Yeah, they did good, man.
Yeah, man.
He also played for the Sun Belt title, winning a share of it last year.
Mm-hmm.
In his last 2 seasons, he has won more games than Ed Orgeron. Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, and like he's winning more games than the coach is at the biggest school in the state of Louisiana. I mean, and granted, they play in a weaker conference, but I mean, this guy.
But Ed Orgeron has a natty and Billy Napier.
But Billy Napier has like his team finishing in the top 25. Like that's impressive, and they did better than LSU last season. Yeah, and also Auburn. I remember there was like rumors for him going to Auburn. Yeah, I mean that would have been a great addition, man. I wish we got him, but I'm okay with Harsin there. But I like Billy Napier. He's actually one of my favorite coaches, and actually the next guy that we're gonna talk about is one of my favorite coaches.
Oh, I love
number 6, PJ Fleck. He is one of my favorite coaches.
PJ, dude. I am a PJ Fleck stan. I love this guy.
So he has like he's so energetic on the on the sideline.
He's the definition of a player's coach.
Like this is the guy I like, man. I love this guy. Yeah, he beat Auburn in the Outback Bowl, but who'd we have playing that game? So who really cares? But anyway, so last year he did really bad. A lot of things happened. Like they really got the COVID like outbreaks bad in Minnesota.
I mean, dude,
it was really
26-19 in 4 seasons. That's good for Minnesota.
Yeah. So this is what I think is going to happen, man. If they can actually stay healthy, like, and not catch COVID, because dude, like everyone was catching COVID on that team.
Yeah.
Like if he can play for the Big Ten title next season, dude, That's gonna be huge for Minnesota because Minnesota, dude,
Right. If he does, I'd extend him like immediately.
I mean, he's already extended. I think they already extended him to like 2026. I think they already gave him a big contract. Yeah, they gave him a big contract.
Well, deservedly so.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite coaches. I really want to see big things from Minnesota. Like, hopefully, there's no COVID outbreaks and they actually are able to have everyone fully healthy and good to go. Because honestly, I can see them playing spoiler in the Big Ten. Real talk.
I mean, dude, I remember in 2019 they were so fun to watch. They beat number 3 Penn State.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, dude, isn't it so weird? Penn State number 3 now. Oh my god.
So Minnesota's like a good team. Like I have high expectations for them. I think they're gonna improve. It's just now, can everyone stay healthy is the question. And I think that PJ Fleck can do that. He brings like a different flair to Minnesota and different energy that we haven't seen from the program. And I don't even know how long. I don't remember the last time.
And he knows how to recruit as well.
Yeah, he's a good recruiter, man. Row the boat. That's like one of my favorite things. Row the boat.
Gophers.
Yeah. So I like PJ Fleck at 6. Mo, read off.
I mean, honestly, dude, I would have put him in the top 5.
Yeah, me too. I would put him in the top 5 too.
So next we have Josh Heupel, Tennessee, new Tennessee coach.
Okay.
28 with UCF.
Okay, good. That's really good.
He can coach quarterbacks and offense. He replaced Jeremy Pruitt.
Obviously.
Yep. But the thing is, Heupel's record got worse each of his 3 seasons at UCF. So, I mean, I don't know how he could do in the SEC. I mean, it's Tennessee, dude. They're gonna do terrible this year.
I mean, the issue with Tennessee, man, is that they're getting in so much trouble, and they've just been. It's been a roller coaster being a Tennessee Volunteer fan. Like honestly, like I feel for them. Like you had hope with Butch Jones, with Josh Dobbs, Alvin Kamara, and then all of a sudden everything just collapses just like that.
For real, dude.
And plus, you're playing against Alabama and Georgia. You're recruiting against them too. So
yeah, exactly.
I mean, you got to be optimistic. Sky's the limit. He's 43. Maybe he'll do better. I think he can't do worse than Jeremy Pruitt because I hyped him up and a lot of other people did too. And he didn't do that great.
Apparently, he knows how to recruit defensive tackles.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that's good.
I mean, you got to have good defenses in the SEC, but we'll see.
The thing that's like concerning to me is he got worse in his 3 seasons at UCF.
Yeah, definitely. But also, like, you got to look at it this way. Like, Tennessee has more resources to succeed. You know, they got more money than UCF.
And they're
school, bigger conference. Exactly. So, like, this is a big test for him. But if he can turn the boat around, right, maybe win like 8 games a year, not this year, obviously, maybe in like another, like, give it like 2022 or 2023. If you can get him winning like 8 games, man, I don't think it'll be a problem, to be honest with you.
I'll take it, honestly.
If I'm a Tennessee fan, I take that all day. Moving on to number 4, we got Matt Campbell. I love this guy, man.
Oh my, what a coach! Honestly, what a coach!
Like this guy, he goes to Iowa State, so 35-28 in 5 seasons. This guy goes to Iowa State. He made them a powerhouse, man. They were ranked. They won 9 games for the second time in their history. Like,
dude, they have 4 straight winning seasons for the first time since 1927. Dude, the last time they were good was before the Great Depression.
Also, looking at this, right? A couple of teams were trying to get him in the offseason, right? The Lions and the Jets. They were trying to get him, but he stayed. So, like, this guy.
Iowa State are loaded. I think they brought back everyone. They brought back like everyone except one player.
Yeah. They're bringing everybody back. So, like, Iowa State, they could play spoiler in the Big 12 and actually, like, upset.
I have them as my dark horse. I have them as my dark horse for the Big 12.
I would too, man. Like this team, mine's gonna be well. That's.
I think we already talked about. I said like they're like the most underrated team.
I said it was. I said West Virginia was, but I mean, but Iowa State's good. I don't think they're underrated. I think they're just good.
Dude, they have a great. Oh yeah, and by the way, their O-line is stacked.
Yeah, most definitely.
Full of NFL talent.
Definitely. So, I mean, these guys, like, they could be winning 10, 11 games, dude. They could be playing for a Big 12 championship this year.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
They could be winning they can win the conference this year.
Didn't he sign like a new extension?
I think he's been signed to a new extension. I think they've been giving it to him a long time ago. They gave it to him a while back. He's a good coach, man. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, dude.
He's one of my favorite coaches to watch as well. Him, PJ Fleck. I mean, these guys, like, they're young and they're hungry.
I think they're like bringing back everyone on offense and like they're bringing back everyone except one player on defense.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, oh my god,
bro. He took 3 stars and made them NFL prospects.
Exactly,
this guy. So they have
to develop.
Definitely. So this guy, Matt Campbell, this guy, like, honestly one of my favorite coaches to watch. Like I just like how young and hungry he is, bro. Like for real.
Yeah, I mean, if they win the Big 12, I won't even be surprised.
Me too. Me too. All right, Mo, read off who's number 3.
All right, this is an interesting one. Number 3, we have Brian Harsin, the new Auburn football coach.
Yes.
He went 45-8 in 7 seasons at Boise. That's actually really good. I mean, like easier competition, but still. Obviously, Gus Malzahn, he got fired after like 7 years at the program.
Mhm.
Very, very shocking. Honestly, I didn't think that he was going to get fired. But Brian Harsin, he's won 10 games 5 times. He's also won 3 conference titles and a New Year's Six Bowl. And I like if you see like his interviews, I feel like he's really confident going in this year.
He's a player's coach too, man. I can tell from the conference. I mean, the players
But I
love
feel like
him.
everyone for like if you see like the players, they like him.
Definitely. And I mean, the fans are starting to like him too. Like they like his energy at practice. We're seeing like a culture shift. We're seeing like some movement. And I know we talk about Brian Harsin a lot and the culture change he's bringing, and we actually love it. We actually like it a lot.
We needed it, honestly.
Yeah, we needed a change, bro. We needed like a shift in the dynamic. Like we got to be competing at a high level. So hopefully Brian Harsin can do that. Auburn, we're rooting for him. Like we're behind him. The fans I know are behind him, and the players are too. I can tell that the players are behind him. So we'll see what happens with them. But the guys, I mean, Auburn, like we can see them. They can either like win 9-10 games, or they could win. Like they could do really good this year, especially with what's going on at LSU. I mean, we could be taking the next step because we have players coming back. It just depends on how Bo Nix plays and the offensive line. Now, the offensive line is a big factor, obviously. It's bigger. Yeah. So we'll see.
If the O-line sucks, we're going to suck.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree.
Dude, I mean, Bo Nix, man, he's my biggest question mark.
Me too.
Team.
I really hope
we already know, like, Tank, he's a beast. He's going to go off.
Definitely. And the defense has been really good, too. Apparently, from practice, they've been doing really good. So
dude, it's just like Bo Nix needs to play.
We'll see, man. I mean, we got to give him one more year, see how he does. But this is like his last chance now.
Bro, he's a junior, man. If you don't make a big jump, man,
I know.
I have no hope for you.
Same. Number 2, we got Ryan Day, Ohio State. Now we know what Ryan Day has been doing at Ohio State for the past 2 years. He replaced Urban Meyer, who obviously resigned. Why? Because he got into some trouble. We know why. And now he's at the Jacksonville Jaguars. He keeps saying he's going to retire, comes back, retires, comes back. So we'll see how long he lasts in Jacksonville. But he's 23-2 in 2+ seasons, right? He made the national championship last year. He had one of the most fun offenses to watch last season.
And also, his 2 losses are in the college football playoff.
Yeah.
So he's never lost a regular season game.
The team's too good. Urban Meyer's just a good recruiter, man. Like Ohio State, they're consistent too. That's what I like about Ohio State. They're consistent. So, so now we'll see what happens without Justin Fields. It's going to be very interesting to see because a lot of like Urban Meyer's recruited players are kind of gone now. So I want to see what's going to happen with all those players out of the way and with Ryan Day there with the players that he recruited. Because, I mean, I think Ohio State would do fine, but I don't know if they'll be like contending for a national championship this year. Like, real talk. Because, when you lose Justin Fields, man, and a lot of like Urban Meyer recruited players.
They still got the best receiving core in college football.
Yeah, they have one of the best for sure. It's just a quarterback. Yeah. And then their offensive line should be fine. I mean, like Ohio State's a good, consistent team.
I mean, they're always going to be good, dude.
Yeah, for sure. They're a powerhouse in the Big Ten. So, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're favorites right now to win it all, to win the Big Ten. So yeah. So and Mo, read off number 1.
So number 1, we have the Oklahoma coach Lincoln Riley. In his 4 seasons with the Sooners, he's went 45-8, so the same record as Brian Harsin. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with him being. I like Lincoln Riley. He's great.
Me too.
He's made 3 college football playoff appearances. All of them are losses.
His offenses are fun to watch. He's gotten Kyler Murray to the league. He's going to get Spencer Rattler.
He knows how to get QBs.
Facts. He knows.
He's gone 2 Heisman QBs and a Heisman finalist.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I like Lincoln Riley. First off, he's 37 years old. He's very young, right? And he's
Very
already
young.
having great success. Even like, I think the Dallas Cowboys wanted him at one point. You know, I don't know if you heard the rumors that they wanted him before. Uh, I wouldn't be surprised in the next like 2-3 years if he does actually get an NFL job because he's only 37, man.
Yeah, dude.
You know, so I mean, I like Lincoln Riley.
And
Like,
dude, the Sooners are favored to win the 7th straight conference title.
yeah, I mean, Oklahoma coach holds on to the top spot after winning a 4th straight Big 12 title. Like he's like him and Ryan Day. Like, I mean, dang. Since he replaced Bob Stoops, won 45 games, like you said, 3 college football playoffs. I mean, yeah, sure, they didn't do great, but I mean,
I mean, 3 college football playoff appearances are 3 college football playoff appearances.
True. I mean, he got Jalen Hurts in the league, Kyler Murray's in the league. I mean,
yeah. I mean, dude, it's down to him in Ohio or Iowa State, dude, to win the Big 12.
Yeah, definitely. Because Texas is still, you know, they got a new coach but yeah, man, I want to see Iowa State win it, honestly. I just want to see something different.
For real.
You know what I mean? But
imagine if they make the playoff, Iowa State.
I would be so happy for them, man. Real talk. I would be.
For real.
It'll be like one of the weirdest years, but I'll be okay with it, honestly. Just to see a team like that make it.
Yeah, exactly.
So but yeah, I like Lincoln Riley at 1. I like the list. I mean, it's
actually
not
a really good list.
I agree with it, honestly. It's a good list. Like I'm in agreement with all the coaches there in the top 10. So yeah. Let's move on. Mo, I know you brought up the idea of doing the what if. So we're going to do a what if every single week in college football, something that could change the whole complexion of college football.
Basically what we're going to do, we're going to go through the biggest college football moments in history, and we're going to see what we're going to do, like basically like a simulation, what we would think would have happened if things went different. True. So this week we're talking about the 2013 Iron Bowl. So obviously, obviously everyone knows what happened. It was a kick 6, 1 second left. Chris Davis returns it all the way for a touchdown. Auburn beat Alabama. But what if Alabama made the kick? What if things were different? So, Omar, I was wondering. I want to hear what you think because this is very interesting. What do you think would have happened if they got closer and made the field goal and they won?
I think if they made the field goal and they won, I really do think they would go into Atlanta. They would beat Missouri off the breaks. Like they would destroy Missouri. It would not even be a close game, right? Because their defense is better, you know?
I mean, that team was stacked, 2013 Alabama.
Yeah. And then they would play Florida State in the national championship. And I think that Alabama would beat Florida State.
Really?
Yeah. I think Alabama would beat Florida State. I think because Alabama's offense is better and their defense is better, I think they would have found a way to rattle Jameis Winston. And I think because like Alabama's players are bigger than Auburn's players. Like, I mean, Chris Davis was on Kelvin Benjamin, bro. Kelvin Benjamin is what, 6'5"? Chris Davis is like 5'10", 5'11".
For real, bro. That's just a mismatch and a half.
So I know Alabama would have had some bodies there on Kelvin Benjamin the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I really do think Alabama would win it all. Honestly, they would have been the best. I mean, AJ McCarron was a beast that year. Amari Cooper.
Dude, like before the Auburn game, they killed everyone.
Yeah, they did.
They literally killed everyone. Like, oh my god. And then, I mean, what do you think would have happened with Auburn
if we lost that game?
Yeah, what do you think? Like, would have what bowl game? Do you think we would play at Oklahoma?
Probably playing like the Sugar Bowl, honestly, something like that.
Man, that would be like a waste of a great season, though.
And we probably would win it, I think, because our team actually did really good in 2013. I think we actually would have won the bowl game, but it just would mean I don't think anything would change in history with Auburn. I just think that with the loss, we just don't have we don't have an SEC championship win, first off. And secondly, we don't have a national championship appearance. That's the one thing we would lack.
I mean, we would have lost like the greatest college ball moment of all time.
True.
In my opinion.
Yeah. We would have lost Jameis Winston scoring the game-winning touchdown against Kelvin Benjamin. Now, I will say that Jameis Winston would probably be the number one. Well, actually, he didn't even get drafted that year. He
How about this? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he stayed
that year.
Wasn't
even a junior. Wait, was he a freshman that year?
Yeah, he was a freshman. True freshman. Won the Heisman.
So 2012, a freshman won the Heisman. 2013, a freshman won the Heisman.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, and then we would have the 2014 draft. And obviously, I'm pretty sure that year we would have Clowney going 1.
You think McCarron would have went higher?
I think McCarron could have gone higher. Honestly, I think they would have seen him and been like, you know what? I think he should be higher.
They would have three-peated.
Yeah, I know.
If Alabama won, they would have three-peated.
Because we prevented that three-peat. Alabama would have been, I think they would have been the first team to three-peat.
Jeez. 2011, 2012, 2013.
Yeah. So, obviously, I think nothing would change. I mean, I think Jadeveon Clowney would have been 1. Greg Robinson 2, which was a bad pick. Sammy Watkins was also there. Remember, Mike Evans was there.
That was a good draft class.
Odell, Aaron Donald, Kyle Fuller, Ryan Shazier.
Right, Khalil Mack. Well, no, he was 2014, right?
Yeah. Khalil Mack. Yeah, he was 5th pick to the Raiders. Yeah, 2014.
What a pick.
Who else? CJ Mosley, HaHa Clinton Dix. Trey Mason was picked. I mean, he was picked when in like the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Derek Carr was also picked in this draft. Kelvin Benjamin was picked to the Panthers. D Ford got picked. Obviously Johnny Football, but we know how that ended up. Man, Jimmy Ward, Kyle Van Noy.
Great, dude. What a
Tay Adams.
Hey, my boy.
Tay Adams, Jeremy Hill from LSU, Allen Robinson, Jimmy Garoppolo,
Man.
Jarvis Landry, Carlos Hyde.
Jeez. What a draft class.
Christian Kirksey, Trey Mason, third round pick to the Rams. I mean, definitely. I mean, it's up there. I mean, I still see players that play in the league, man. Still, it's wild. Jared McKinnon.
There was really a lot of good players and a lot of busts.
Devonta Freeman, 4th round pick to the Falcons. At the time, was a great pick by them, by the way.
Yep.
Martavius Bryant.
Oh, beast.
Trey Boston, Nevin Lawson. I mean, Ryan Grant. Well, actually, yeah, he's okay. Man, yeah. So AJ McCarron, by the way, he was picked in the 5th round by the Bengals. He would be a day 2 guy if he didn't get if they won the Natty.
You don't think it would have been day 1?
Nah, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the quarterbacks. I will say though, he is better than Blake Bortles. Okay,
and Johnny Manziel.
Who else was picked? Other quarterbacks. Who else was picked?
Teddy Bridgewater.
And Teddy Bridgewater was picked. Yeah. Man, if AJ McCarron went to like the Vikings or something, that would have been better.
Dang. Yeah, it would have.
My goodness, why didn't the Vikings draft him? Dang.
I mean, Teddy Bridgewater was more hyped than him, right?
Yeah. But man, that QB class was bad, man. That was a bad class. Oh. But yeah, man, like I really just think that Alabama just gets the 3P. Auburn doesn't show up. And I mean, I think everything with Auburn would have played out the same way that it did, right? We go 8-4, we make it just would be the same thing because everyone would still come back. We won't have that press conference with Gus where he says we're gonna go back. So and we haven't been back since, so we don't get that.
He said that?
Yep, he said that.
Wow.
Yeah, after they came back.
That's why you don't talk, bro. Just do it.
No, because he said that after we lost, he said we're gonna be back.
I mean, I'm not surprised that he said that because
I mean, bro, he's coming off like one of the best years that any year one coach could have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I just think that Alabama they would just reign supreme, and then 2014 comes along, and what happens in 2014? Who wins the Natty that year? I mean,
Ohio State.
Yeah. So I think they would have won it too. So.
Do you think? I mean, dude, imagine if Alabama 4-peated.
Oh my God, man, that would just be too OP. But I don't think they could. But nah, I don't think so. I think Ohio State was way too good for them, man.
And that's 2015 they won.
Yeah, but 2014, Ohio State was just way too good that year.
Bro, dude, like their QB room, insane. And dude, that team was so fun to watch. Like Zeke,
Cardell Jones. The defense was amazing. Yeah. Bosa was there, man.
Wasn't Michael Thomas there?
Yeah.
Dang, what a team.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's what I think would have happened, man. Alabama which would have gone to 3P, and we just don't get the appearance. We don't win SEC championship either. So moving on, every week we predict schedules. So we're doing the SEC for a bit. but I'm thinking that we change up a conference a little bit because we kind of already did the big teams. So this week we're going to do the Oklahoma Sooners. Now they have a lot of expectations on them. Spencer Rattler's coming back, and I think he'll make a huge jump
Is
in
he
2021.
a sophomore or a junior?
Sophomore.
Dang.
Wait, is he? No. Spencer Rattler. I think he's a junior. Because didn't he sit
Oh,
behind Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, he did.
He sat behind Jalen Hurts.
So if he goes off this year, he's gonna declare definitely.
Oh, most definitely. Well, I mean, he still has an extra year because of the COVID stuff.
Well, I don't think he's gonna take it.
I wouldn't either. So yeah. He's a junior this year, pretty much. So he's a junior. So I expect high things. Now, if he has a great season, he's definitely going to declare for the draft.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with week 1. They're playing at Tulane in New Orleans. We know who we got in this game.
Oklahoma.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Too easy. Week 2, they play Western Carolina.
Oklahoma.
So 2-0. Week 3, they play their first Big 12 conference game. They're playing Nebraska at home. I got Oklahoma. I really don't. I'm not on the hype for Nebraska anymore. It kind of like died down for me. I'm not gonna lie.
I remember like you like actually thought Nebraska were gonna be something.
I thought Scott Frost was gonna be something, man.
Yeah.
Real talk. But who wants to play for Nebraska, bro? Who wants to go to Omaha?
Who the hell wants to play for the Cornhuskers?
Yeah, it's such it's an embarrassing name.
Bro.
But
I mean, they said Joe Burrow wasn't good enough, so like that's their fault.
Yeah. Wasn't there like another big school that said that Josh Allen wasn't good enough?
I mean, dude, he played for Wyoming, man.
There was a school he wanted to go to, and they said you're not good enough to play for us, and then he went to Wyoming. So don't give up on your dreams. That's all we can say. Like that's just.
Yeah, Josh Allen's a beast, dude.
He is a beast, exactly. So yeah, I got Oklahoma, man. Come on.
Like, yeah, 3-0.
Yeah. Week 4, they play West Virginia at home. Now, this game I think is going to be a close game.
This could be a trap game.
Definitely a trap game. It's in Norman though, but I still think West Virginia is going to fight. But I think Oklahoma is going to squeeze it out, and they're going to win by 1 possession. They'll probably win with like a game-winning field goal.
Dang, you think it's going to be that close?
Yeah, I think it's going to be that close.
I mean, I think it's going to be like a 7-point game.
Okay, that's fine. 1 possession. I mean, that's okay.
Yeah. But the next one
at Kansas State in Manhattan, Kansas.
Dude, Kansas State have beaten them twice in a row now. They have their number.
Yeah, I know. Oh man, that's tough.
Could they make it 3? No,
I don't think they'll make it 3. I think This
isn't Kansas.
I know. And Kansas fans are rowdy. They're wild, bro. Yeah. Kansas State fans are wild. But I heard they're really, really nice. I heard they're really nice fans.
I mean, I heard they're passionate.
Yeah, but they're also really nice fans. Like they're not like the LSU fans. Like, ugh. So
they're not like Georgia fans.
Oh my god,
dude, bro. Oh my god, watching football with a Georgia fan is like torture.
It is torture, honestly. You have to hear them talk about we're better than you, and then I'm like, bro, you haven't won a national championship since 1981. Shut up,
bro. Oh my god.
But okay, so Mo, who do you got? Do you got Oklahoma or you got Kansas State?
Dude, I don't know.
Most likely full fans.
Who do you have?
Who do I have?
Yeah, who do you have?
Man, I think I got Oklahoma. I think they're gonna get the revenge, man. I think they're gonna say enough's enough. We have no excuse now. We're gonna beat you guys, and we're gonna beat you guys on your turf. So I got Oklahoma winning.
Man, I don't want to say it, but yeah, I agree. Dude, I want Kansas State to make it 3. Imagine they make it 3 in a row.
Oh my god, that'd just be embarrassing, man.
I mean, I won't be surprised, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, there's gonna be full fans too, most likely. So
yeah, I mean, Kansas State beat them with like a limited capacity.
Yeah,
and it was that they beat them at Oklahoma as well.
They beat them in Norman, but I think that Oklahoma's gonna say enough's enough, and they're gonna get their revenge.
I agree.
Week 6.
So 5-0.
5-0. Week 6.
Old River rivalry.
The Red River rivalry. This is one of great rivalry in college football. Obviously Texas has a new coach in Steve Sarkisian. Sam Ellinger's gone.
I mean, dude, Texas, they've been recruiting really good.
Obviously, it's Texas.
I heard they've been getting like 4 and 5 stars.
Bro, it's Texas. What do you expect?
Yeah, I know, but like for a first-year coach, like
Facts. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I mean, bro, because Sark's a good recruiter too. So, but I think when you lose Sam
They're
Ellinger,
playing in the Convoy Stadium as well. That's cool.
yeah, I love that, bro. It's dope. It's actually like, that's one of my favorite, because it's an old stadium. It's just like tradition,
Yeah.
I love those like traditional stuff. So, Mo, who do you got? Before I make my prediction, who do you got?
I have Oklahoma.
Okay.
Here's why. Because
Okay.
like new coach for Texas, new
Okay.
QB. So we really don't know.
Yeah.
They have B. John Robinson coming back. He's a monster, but like, I got Oklahoma, bro. They're more experienced.
Yeah.
They
pretty much brought a lot of players back.
When was the last time Texas beat Oklahoma?
Wasn't it like 2 years ago? Or was that in the Big 12 conference?
I don't think they beat them in a while.
I remember when I think it was 2 years ago. They're like, we're back.
Yeah, they beat Georgia in the Sugar Bowl.
That was Georgia, right? Yeah.
That was when Texas were good.
I think Texas beat them in 2019 though.
If like Texas they didn't lose their game, they probably would have made the playoff. Definitely,
yeah, I know. Oh, most overhyped team, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure their one loss was against Oklahoma.
Yeah. Was it against who's it against?
I don't think Texas they lost to a bad team. I'm pretty sure they lost like to a good team.
Yeah. But I think Texas, bro, if they can get it, if Sark can get the the ball rolling and everything down there, I think you pick up.
They lost on opening day to Maryland.
That's not good, man.
Oh, they did beat Oklahoma. Oh yeah, dude, this game was good. They beat them 48-45.
Yeah, that was a fun game to watch. Was it 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Actually, 3 years ago now. It's 2018.
Yeah. 2018, right?
Oh yeah. And then the Big 12 championship, Oklahoma destroyed them 27-39. So they got the revenge.
Yeah, but I got Oklahoma, man. Spencer Rattler. This is gonna be like, he's gonna be a Heisman candidate this year. Probably gonna go to the draft if he does well. Like, come on.
Yeah, man, I got Oklahoma
6-0. 6-0. So they're playing TCU next week. They're playing in Norman. I don't know much about TCU. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go with Oklahoma to win this game. I think they're probably better talent wise.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't heard about a lot about TCU. The last time TCU was relevant was like 2014.
Remember when they finished like number 5?
Yeah.
Or 6, bro.
Dude, they should have made the playoff. Honestly.
I know they should have. Yeah, that was sick, man. But I got Oklahoma. They're at home too. Forget about it.
I haven't heard much from TCU.
Yeah, me too. Moving on. So 7-0, right? 7-0.
Yeah, 7-0.
So next they play at Kansas.
Dude, this is gonna be a massacre. Dude, Kansas are gonna do so bad, especially with this lawsuit going on right now.
I know they got so much. Forget about it, bro. I got Oklahoma by 50.
For real, dude.
Remember when Baker played against them and he like didn't shake his hand?
Oh yeah, and then he did the crotch.
Yeah,
that was so funny.
That's hilarious. Bro, he showed them, bro.
Dude, the commentators were so soft.
Yeah, bro. They're making Baker Mayfield look like the bad guy. Like Baker is like a competitive player.
Bro, they started it.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't shake his hand.
Yeah, I know. The Kansas players started it.
It's like what's his name? Joe Buck against like when Randy lost to the thing against the Packers. The move.
Yeah.
So soft. Like I'm a Packers fan, and I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, me too. So, but yeah, man, come on, Kansas by 50. Oklahoma by 50, easy.
Yeah,
easy money.
Kansas by 50.
Oh, when do you ever hear that? Never. And probably in an alternate universe. So 8-0. The next week they play Texas Tech at home.
Dude, if this was 2007, this would be such a good game.
I know. Oh,
man. Texas Tech, they had Michael Crabtree.
Yeah. Exactly. So, I'm gonna go Oklahoma with this too. They're pretty much dominating. They're probably pretty much dominating.
Yeah, they're dominating this conference.
So far, they are. Like, I just think that Oklahoma is just astronomically better.
They got a good game soon. So
yeah, better coach too. So I got them at 9-0. You got them at 9-0. The next week they play at Baylor in Waco, Texas. Now they
got an off week, then Baylor.
They got the bye week and then they got Baylor. So I want to ask you first, like before we make our predictions now, Dave Armada's there, former LSU defensive coordinator. Yeah.
Wait, is the one like? Was he the newest?
No, not Bo Pelini. No, not Bo Pelini. The one where they were in the Natty. That one,
Wait, what year?
2019.
Oh, that guy's good.
So he was the highest paid DC while he was there. He was getting paid over 2 million a year. Okay, he was
Jeez.
getting paid more than head coaches. And
Yeah.
now he's at Baylor. He's in year 2, I think, or year 3. So Waco, Texas, Baylor, anything can happen. Mo, who do you got?
I got Oklahoma.
Okay. By how much?
I'll say like 14. I'll be nice. Like 14.
Okay.
I mean, I know Baylor, they're gonna put up a fight. I mean, like I remember like 2019, they did really good. Like they went to the Big 12 championship, they lost to Oklahoma.
Okay. Yeah, I know, but that was with Matt Rule, and now he's the coach of the Carolina Panthers.
I love Matt Rule, by the way.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite coaches. Yeah, I think man, I can't wait to see him with Sam Darnold. I think they're gonna do good.
Bro. And Joe Brady.
Oh man, he brought Joe Brady with him too.
Exactly. Dude, Joe Brady could be a coach, honestly.
I know he can. I know he can for sure. But I'll say this. I mean, I'll also pick Oklahoma, but I think it's going to be close.
Yeah.
Like, 1 possession game, 7-point game. I mean, it's going to be by 7. Just because, dude, crowds, they play a big impact. And I think
the fact that we're going to get full capacity this year.
Mm-hmm. It'll play a big factor. So yeah, I got Oklahoma winning. So now this is where things get interesting.
This is the big game.
They play Iowa State at home in Norman. Mo, who do you got?
You know what?
Yeah.
I got the Cyclones. I got the Cyclones beating Oklahoma.
I also have the Cyclones beating Oklahoma. I was literally about to say
Iowa
that.
State all the way. Come on.
Yo, Iowa State is going to win.
Bro, I'm gonna be an Iowa State fan this year.
I think I will too, man. I'm gonna root with Iowa State. Real talk.
Dude, like Matt Campbell, great coach, but they got everyone back.
This is the year, man. As long as there's no like COVID outbreaks, this is the year.
Yeah, exactly, and injuries.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I mean, I think they're gonna go to Oklahoma. They're gonna shock the world. They're gonna beat Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, they're gonna go into Oklahoma.
And they're gonna go to the Big 12 title.
Yeah, me too. I agree with this. I think that Iowa State, they're gonna win, and they're gonna prove to the country why they should not be messed with. That why they're a top 10 team, which I think they are.
I can't wait for this game, honestly.
That's gonna be a sick game.
If everyone's healthy, it's gonna be a good game.
I want this to be a night game. Real talk.
For real.
This has to be a night game. This has to be game day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So right now,
what are they now? 10-1?
10-1, and then they're going into they're playing Oklahoma State at Stillwater, Oklahoma.
I got Oklahoma. Man.
Okay. Like you don't see them losing back-to-back games?
No. I think they're gonna finish strong.
Okay, like what are your take? Like, what do you think is gonna happen this game? How close do you think it would be?
I mean, just like Oklahoma. I mean, Oklahoma just owns Oklahoma State.
When's
the last time Oklahoma State beat? Like 2009?
I thought it was last year, but I think I might be wrong.
No.
Hold on, let's see this.
Wait, Oklahoma lost to Oklahoma State?
No, Oklahoma destroyed them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, no, that's what I thought. No way.
Here, let's see the last time they won.
I swear they haven't been.
Here, I got you. Here, I got you. So, Oklahoma, the last time they beat Oklahoma State, the last time they beat Oklahoma was in overtime in 2014 in Norman, Oklahoma. They won by 3 points.
Jeez. So 7 years.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, like pretty much. So Oklahoma is pretty much like, so in their history from 1914 until 2020, Oklahoma is 19 wins, 7 ties, and 81 losses. They're on a 6-game losing streak.
Bro, whoa. 19 wins, 81 losses.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I got Oklahoma winning this game.
Oh my, why is this a rivalry? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, might as well make Iowa State the rivalry, honestly. Like real talk.
For real, dude, 81 losses.
Yeah.
Bro, Oklahoma and Oklahoma State aren't brothers. Bro, it's father and son.
It's like Ohio State, Michigan, bro. Father and son.
For real.
Talk.
I got Oklahoma by like 20-30, man.
I got Oklahoma by like 3 possessions, honestly. It's just like by 17 or by 20. It's whatever, honestly. But I got them 11-1, man. Now they probably will play Iowa State again in the Big 12 title game, and that will determine where they're at. So I
hope Iowa State win. I hope
they beat them twice. It's usually hard for a team to beat another team twice. You know what I mean? It's very difficult.
Yeah.
So, but I got them at 11-1, man. I think Oklahoma's gonna have a good year. I think Spencer Rattler's gonna have a Heisman like year, and I mean, sky's the limit for them, man. Maybe they can make the playoff again. But I like Lincoln Riley. I like what he's doing, and I mean, I believe that they could actually make the playoff if they want to, as long as like no injuries happen and they just play up the par. They shouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know what happened last year. They lost like
did
they,
they lose
they
like
lost Iowa State last year, right?
did they lose like 3 games last year?
Yeah. Who did they lose to last year? I know
Here,
they lost to Kansas State.
They went 9-2 last year. They lost to Kansas State and they lost to Iowa State. They
Dang.
lost back-to-back weeks, but ever since then they won. One game got canceled. Yeah, and they won the bowl game.
So man, okay, so this is kind of like revenge, but dude, I still got Iowa
But
State.
listen. Iowa State they played Oklahoma in the Big 12 championship game, and Oklahoma won by 6 points.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. So I was still trying to get revenge, bro. I got Iowa State, man. Give me the Cyclones.
Oh hell yeah, bro! They went to 4 overtimes against Oklahoma. I mean, against Texas this year. If they lost that game, that would have been really bad for Oklahoma.
Oh
Real
yeah, I
talk.
remember that game. That was a good game.
Yeah, it was. Baylor was a 2-possession game, but yeah, man, like I can see, like they ended off the season on an 8-game win streak.
Yeah.
So, I can see. I mean, Oklahoma's gonna have a good year this year. I mean, I'm not even gonna be surprised. So, unless anyone gets hurt, but hopefully that doesn't happen. So, but yeah, man, this was a fun show. I like the head coach. I like the head coach's stuff. That was fun. The very
Oh, yeah, that was good. I mean, yeah. I mean, at least it wasn't a terrible. I mean, at least ESPN didn't make it.
Oh man, I'm glad we didn't go by the ESPN list. I know you would have been on that guy's case a lot.
Bill Connolly, the
Yeah,
idiot.
yeah, you would have been on his case like
I
all
swear, that
episode.
Dude, go to his Twitter. He says the dumbest things I think I've ever seen.
Do you think people like? Do you see the replies? Do people say like?
Yeah, everyone roasts him. He's so dumb. Obviously, he's doing this for like more clicks.
Facts. That's what I think ESPN does, honestly.
Yeah, they just like they make a controversial list.
Mm-hmm. They did it with the NBA rookies.
I mean, it's smart, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it gets people talking.
Yeah,
it gets people talking. So, but yeah, I mean, good show. Get ready for Tuesday, by the way.
Yes, we have a lot to talk about.
We got more DWAT news. We got potentially we got mock drafts. We
have to talk about Philip Davis.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's the episode I'm looking forward to. A big episode 20, man. Episode 20 coming up on Tuesday. But
dude, I'm so hyped for the mock draft, man.
Me too, bro. I'm ready. I'm
excited to hear who you think. I mean, I have a lot of surprises. I mean, I have a lot of surprises, especially for the Ravens.
Okay. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait. Yeah. But please listen to us on Spotify. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Listen to. You can watch us on YouTube as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, I'm Omar.
And I am Mo.
And we will see you guys on Tuesday.